Okay guys, of all the things you guys have asked me to do lately, this is an interesting one. So I showed recently where I made some glitter medium. So I had a jar of Golden's Gloss Extra Heavy Gel Medium that was just about empty. I don't know if I still have the jar. Oh yeah, I do. So and it was this one. And when I have these jars and they're just about empty, but you can still see some in there, I really take a palette knife and I scrape the last little bit of it out of the jar and into one of these smaller tubs, which I'll tell you about in a minute. And I turn it into glitter medium instead of wasting it. And as you can see, even though I scraped this one really, really well, there's still some in there that I didn't quite get out. I got most of it out though. And I like this one because you can get this in here and underneath the rim, and there's a lot of gel medium that hides underneath there. And I was actually able to, with what was in here, make 2 pots. And I turned it into glitter medium. I actually didn't quite get it mixed up all the way in there, but I made a green and this brown color. So here they are dried. Here's the green. And this is the other one. And the glitter that I mix into them is always a mixture of different kinds of glitter. This particular one, the brown one, was this Copper Luxe Mix Micas and Glitters by Stampendous, and it already has flakes and fine glitter and powder and mica and different kinds of chunks, and there's some like micro beads and all different kinds of things in there. And I like that idea. So what I usually do is I take like some glitter and some micro beads and then something that's bigger like a mica flake, and I wouldn't put the green there, I would stick with this mixture, I would stick with all of browns or copper colors, and I might do this. And I maybe would stick this in here. So these are all different brands, some Martha Stewart, some Stampendous. This is, I forget the brand, Sparkle and Sprinkle. And they're all similar colorways, but they're different textures. And like we have the large mica flake, the fine glitter, the micro beads, and then this kind of like medium glitter. And I would mix them all together in the pot with the gel medium, and then when I want to, I can put it through a stencil. I can use it as is. When it dries, the gel medium dries clear, and all you see is the sparkle from the glitter, but it's not going to go anywhere. So I'm going to show you how I'm going to make some. I have these little pots. They're usually what I use, and these are from Target, and they are in the beauty department, near the travel products and the travel like jars and things. These are for cosmetics. And let's see. And they're not very expensive. I think they're $1 something for the pack of 3. I like them because they have a nice screw-on lid. So I have this little sheet of plastic. You can do it on anything, but you want something that's non-absorbent. And I actually have this Artist Loft Gloss Super Heavy Gel that I just got that I wanted to try. And I wanted to try it a couple different ways. One of them was to make some of this glitter gel, so let's do that. So we're going to squirt out some here on our plastic sheet. Now you can do this in the jar, but it's easier to do on a sheet. I've done it both ways. In a pinch I'll do it in the jar, but it's harder. So in this case I already have like gold, I have the green, I have some blue, I have the brown, and I have a silver. And these little jars last a while. Like this one I made quite a while ago, and as long as you keep the lid on there tight, it's not going to dry up. And I have this jar of different kinds of glitter. I mean drawer. Thinking about doing a pink one. I've got some pink micro beads. I've got that. This. Let's see. thinking I want to add that. Or maybe this one. I like that one better. Okay, so there's no recipe for this, so I just start dumping. With this one, it's easier to take the top off. And then micro beads I'm actually going to put in a jar because I know from experience they'll, yeah, see, literally roll everywhere. Put some back in here. That's a little bit too many. Okay. Oops, see, this one I've never even opened. Okay. So just put a little bit of each one on there and then mix it up with your palette knife until the glitter is well incorporated. I'll zoom in a little bit. There we go. And when it dries, the gel medium is going to be clear and glossy, as which is what you want. And you're going to see all this sparkle from the glitter through it. You don't want to do this with a matte gel. The matte gel is going to dull the sparkle in the glitter. So you want to do this with a glossy gel because that's going to add to the sparkle, and that's what you want. So now I'm just scraping it all up and putting it in the jar. And before we seal it up, we'll mix those micro beads in. Frequently I push this through a stencil onto whatever I'm working on. If you do that, just make sure you wash your stencil off all the way. And you get this all off or it'll dry on there, it'll start to clog up your stencil. Okay. And there's the pink one. Just like that. Now we have this pink sparkle glitter gel. And when it dries, it's going to look something similar to one of these, only pink. Cool, huh? Alright, there you go. New way to make a new interesting medium to use in your mixed media artwork. I hope you have fun with it. Let me know if you have any questions. And don't forget to go out and do something nice for yourself because you deserve it, and I'll see you later.